Hi everyone, it's finally here, Bathurst, easily the most anticipated race of the year. I'm Max from Supershock and I'm excited to bring you this instalment of Track Insight. Mount Panorama is ranked among the great racetracks of the world, famous for its mountainous and unforgiving nature. It's the ultimate battleground, seeing drivers, cars and teams being pushed to their absolute limits. The circuit is fast, undulating and has relatively high cornering speeds, so the teams need to trade off their aero balance around the high-speed corners or the straight-line speed along the blisteringly fast Conrod Straight. Bathurst is about survival. Getting to the end of the race is paramount and small mistakes can be extremely costly. There's a high risk to reward ratio here. With the race being so long, staying consistent and competitive is a real challenge. You've got to be unbelievably precise at the top of the mountain, and drivers will often get tired towards the end of their stint, which is where you'll often see mistakes being made. Consistency is king. Clean pit stops, stay out of trouble, and stay in the race until the last lap. Suspension loads are extreme. Teams will likely run high spring rates to handle the high aero loads, but it's an endurance, so you don't want the car to be overly aggressive or bitey like you would on a shorter race. The car's got to be compliant, drivable, change directions, and brake well. Remember, to finish first you must finish. Bathurst is all about timing. Pit stop strategy is important. Brakes, tyres, drinking water, dry ice plus driver changes. There's a lot to choreograph, so the teams need to be organised and well rehearsed. The cars are brimmed with fuel for the long haul, and pit stops are often lengthy as the cars will need to be filled from bone dry. If you drive hard, you'll burn more fuel and spend more time in the pits refuelling. Try to reserve fuel and lap times suffer. Then there's strategy. Wait for a safety car to pit stop and you lose control of your strategy. If you don't use the safety car advantage, the other teams that do will get the edge. With the chaos that Bathurst usually brings, this makes it even harder for the team strategists. It's a tough weekend with long days and nights for the teams getting prepared for the lead up to the race on Sunday. By the time you get to Sunday morning, you've already done 1,000 kilometres of practice and dealt with whatever damage was done in the days prior. It's a stressful time. Another crazy thing about Mount Panorama is the weather. It varies from the top of the mountain to the bottom, and it's just another challenge that the teams have to overcome. The next round, teams will battle it out across the Gold Coast street circuit, so follow Supershock across our social media platforms and catch the next episode of Track Insight. We'll catch you then.
If you're in the market for suspension to suit your street or track vehicle, even the four-wheel drive work rig, Supershock now has over 180 vehicle models in a range of configurations available for purchase online. Get the performance edge with proven suspension by Supershock. Check out our range today.